So Trump. I like Trump. I think that's funny that he's president. I think that he is a good president. What else? Taylor Swift is like a freaking goddess. There's her new song called Ophelia, and it's really good. What else? Dogs in movies. Every time there's a dog in a movie, usually the dog dies, and that sucks. So from now on, if people that make movies with dogs in them, if they could not kill the dog, usually at the end of the movie, if they just make the dog live, then that would be nice. AG1, the drink is complete nonsense, like most energy drinks. But also, the main thing I want to talk about is this shitty illness called schizophrenia. At first, I was surprised that my doctor diagnosed me with this taboo disorder. I was really surprised. Mainly because I don't actually hallucinate. Yeah, like, fun fact, you don't have to hallucinate to actually have the disorder, but I didn't know that before, and I was in denial, and I kept taking weed, and anyways, that was not good. So, while I don't have while I don't hallucinate, I basically have all the other symptoms. So there are two types of symptoms. There are positive and negative symptoms. The positive symptoms are hallucinations, which I don't have. Delusions, which I did have, but now that I'm on medication, I don't have them anymore. And disorganized speech and thoughts. So disorganized speech and thoughts I definitely had before I was on medication. I still have a little bit right now. For the negative symptoms, we have anhedonia, which is like a trouble feeling pleasure and trouble finding happiness. So it's kind of like depression, where nothing makes you happy anymore, and I am diagnosed with depression also. Well, my full diagnosis is schizoaffective disorder, which is schizophrenia plus a mood disorder. So basically, I am schizophrenic plus I am bipolar, which is really fun. Anyways, yeah, so another negative symptom is avolition, which is like a big lack of motivation, which I have also, and blunted affect, which is like I like to say you have a permanent resting bitch face. But I don't really have that much. I mean, I express myself with my face normally, I guess. But maybe since I am depressed, I don't smile or laugh that often. So I don't know. It's complicated. I don't know about blunted affect that much. Okay. And then the third kind of category of signs and symptoms of schizophrenia is cognitive symptoms. So there are three. The first one is memory issues, and that is definitely true. I've had shit memory since my diagnosis, and before I used to be okay. It's not that bad anymore with the medication, but it's still an issue. Second one is inability to process social cues. Uh, I don't have that. I'm not like, yeah, I don't have that. I mean, I'm pretty normal when it comes to being social. I don't like being social because I don't know. It's just, that's another symptom of schizophrenia is that you like to be alone. Social anxiety. I have that social anxiety. Well, I have like all the anxieties. Anxiety is like a part of my life. And thirdly, impaired sensory perception. I don't really understand that one. Impaired sensory perception. Maybe I see things differently from others, which has always been the case, but I don't really understand that one. Anyways, for a first episode of Life with Phil, um, I think that's enough. So thank you for listening. I have no idea what I'll title this, but thank you for listening. And thank you for listening to my music. Or if you're a RuneScape friend, thank you for playing RuneScape with me. It means a lot. And yeah, see you later. Also, before I go, there's this group called Polyphia, and they're very, very good. There are two songs that I love. The first one is Playing God, and the second one is Ego Death. It's basically guitar mumbo jumbo, but it's really, really well done mumbo jumbo. Like there's guitar and there's drum, and that's all. And there's bass too, but like, anyways, it sounds very good, and I recommend them. So yeah.